Hey everybody, this is Rob. So we are going to be doing the S2000 LM race car on the GT All-Star race. I look forward to doing this car. I like this car a lot. It looks really awesome. So, not that that's what makes it fast, but I like it. So, yeah. So I will do just the race, and then I'll cut out the race. I'll just show the replay and talk about it while it's happening. So, I'll be back in a second. Alright, hey everybody, this is Rob. So as you can see, something has happened in this race to cause the R390 and the GT1 to not do very well. I don't know, so I'm going to go through this with y'all and we will see what the heck happened there, because it did not start out this way. I can guarantee you, because I just did it. So yeah, so you'll see what I'm saying. So like, the game starts out normal. The GT40 has some freaking awesome acceleration though, passing the GT1 there. I think I come up, yeah, there I am. So I'm a little bit more physical this race because I know the S2000 is like substantially slower than the XJ2. It's a controlled car. It's not very fast. So I was definitely having to be a little bit more aggressive on this race, but you will see what I'm talking about. So I don't want to spoil it. Okay, so I'm just not going to spoil what happens yet. I'll start to describe it as it's happening. But yeah, the race starts out really normal. The GT1 and I were battling for third. R390 and the 787B were up in front. I was trying to obviously not be back here. I wanted to be up close because I know the 787B doesn't need to pit very much. I know that he's a car that's his tires like have this insanely long-lasting duration, so I was like, I want to just be around him the whole race, because I know that oh, I wasn't paying attention. The Esperante is messing up, but y'all will see the Esperante messing up the whole rest of the race. It's gonna happen. So I wanted to focus at the beginning more on how the R390, 787B, me, and the GT1 were all really close. We actually have a long-lasting thing. Right now I'm not even close to them, so it doesn't start yet, but it'll come. It'll come. So I hope y'all are all doing well today. I hope everyone's having a good day. I am recording this on a Tuesday, so I don't know when I'm gonna upload this. It might be today. I'm gonna try to get it today, but if I don't, it's fine. Yeah, so this happened. I wasn't there for it, but I saw him coming. I saw him leaving the turn late, and I was like, what happened to you? So that's one. So that helped me to get my ticket up to being close to the front, because I had started to fade behind, and I obviously didn't want to be fading behind, so gave him a little bump there. I'm not trying to make anyone mess up like I do in the past. I'm trying to just do this race an actually not totally barbaric race. I mean, I'm aggressive, but I'm not like a complete jerk. So I didn't make the R390 do that. That was not me. Sometimes he just does that when he takes that corner. The GT1 at this point is now fading back to fourth, and he's kind of settling into fourth for the time being, because apparently he didn't lose to the R390, which surprises me because generally the R390 does really well, beats the GT1. So I've managed to, by some miracle, get in front, but I mean, the R390 kind of pushes me out of the way, but I mean, that's fine. I've been aggressive to him. I don't expect him to be perfect towards me. I gave them both a little bump because they brake too early there, and it slows them down, and I was like, I want this to be close here. I like when we're all really close to each other. So I just gave them both a boost, but didn't push them enough to mess them up. I just wanted it to be even. So we're still chilling top 3. And this is what I really enjoy, is we kind of lock ourselves into this big battle of all 3 of us are fighting for first, which I really enjoyed watching. I didn't think I would enjoy being a part of it because was really it's stressful. I mean, the R390 is unheard ofly fast, and the 787B is probably a little bit faster, but just has less handling because he's older, so it makes sense. But we enter into this pretty long fight here. So the GT1's still in 4th, so he hasn't been passed by the GT1 yet, so I'll try to keep that posted. The Esperante is just being crazy like he always is. So he pushes me a little bit there. Not too bad. I do a little jump there. It's kind of funny. So yeah, we're all just fighting, and then the 787B does this. I've never seen them break that late and make the turn. He does a really good turn, like a better turn than he ever does when he's by himself. So then he totally flies out in front. R390 and I are now working to catch up to him. I'm right behind him, but the R390 has to have a little bit of work done to get close again. GT1's still in 4th. Esperante's still crazy. GT40 is still in 5th. So I do a terrible turn. He's so fast that he gives me a boost while he's driving through the gravel because the R390 is that ridiculous. I mean, look at how much faster he is than I am. So I have to rely on the braking pretty much constantly to be able to even be near them. I have to be braking like perfectly. So we're still in this 3-way battle for first. The R390 is probably just about a second and a half behind the 787B, and that's really not a lot on this course and with these speeds. So yeah, it's been like this for now for 5 laps. We've been pretty much battling it out for 5 laps. I mean, the GT1 was with us. Like, I consider if you're less than 2 seconds behind, you're battling with the cars in front of you. And so I actually help him. He makes a phenomenal turn now, so he just flies ahead. I accidentally pushed the 787B, but then he does this. So I messed him up, but not nearly to the extent that he let it happen. He just kind of decided to stop moving. I don't know why. I think he just was nervous of spinning out or something. So I'll get an Esperante spin out in here just for a second because we're here, so it like is relevant. He actually uses the R390 boosts the Esperante. He still outspeeds me, even though he slammed into the back of the Esperante. Still totally was going faster than me by the end of that straightaway. So the battle for first has kind of spread out a little bit. Still not too bad because the 787B is still not that far behind me. He's only 2 seconds behind, and then the 787B is 5. But I don't know why the 787B broke and then went in reverse when he was not even backwards. He just decided to go in reverse. I do a terrible turn there, and so that pretty much engages the battle again. Now he's only a second behind me. Mid tires are wearing a little bit faster. I only have on medium slicks because I wanted to be able to still turn. I knew I needed to because my car was so much slower. I wanted my handling to be good. The 787B gets hit by the Esperante, so oh man, I didn't even notice this happened. So the 787B has a little bit of problems. Got a little bit, some shrapnel there from the Esperante. It's okay. Yeah, I love the Esperante in this race because you never really know what's going to happen when he hits other cars. When he gets lapped, you really don't know what's going to appear. So that kind of brought the GT1 back into the running for the 787B's position, but oh, okay. Well, that probably helped the GT1 to not spin out, but this is way worse in the long run here. So R390 is still pretty close to me. He's only 2 seconds behind me, just significantly faster than me. Like, I brake at 155, he brakes at 160 something. I don't even know. He was accelerating so fast it's hard to tell. GT1's trying to lap the Esperante. The Esperante is really fast. He just spins out a lot, so it makes sense that it's not just an immediate pull away, except if you pass him on spinning at a point where he's spinning out, then totally. So the Esperante, or not the Esperante, the R390 is still with me, but I remember he started to get far behind me, and I didn't know what happened. Now I know. So he nicked that corner a little bit too much, and then ended up sliding out, and then flew into the corner there. So that's good for me. Good for the 787B. So now they're kind of battling for second. Now at this point, I'm pretty much handedly in first, but so the GT1 is still in fourth. He hasn't passed the R390 yet. This is not going well for him. There you go. Esperante's pitting in, already lapped by majority of the cars. The GT40 is still just trucking along in fifth. Still close enough to them that they can't rest easy. GT1 really needs to pit. I don't know why he takes so long to pit. It always bothers me. He significantly loses time because he just doesn't pit earlier when he pretty much should have pitted now, but I think he waits till, he might pit this lap, I can't remember. So now at this point, I really need to pit. So the 787B is actually catching up to me a little bit, but it's just because I'm about to go into the pit, and the 787B is still doing fine. The R390 and the GT1 basically are no longer contending for the top spots, but they have yet to totally lose their positions. They're just hanging out in third and fourth. So you see, he does that turn much better that lap. I don't know what he did last lap. If y'all see it, let me know, because I didn't see what he did. But yeah, he just lost control and just kind of freaked out there. So 7B is now pulled in the front because I'm pitting. I'm not too worried about it because he's still going to have to pit at some point. So he goes real out. The GT1 is now in the pit with way worn out tires. Better now than never. There's the quick shot of the Esperante going crazy. Happens a lot, y'all know. Now the GT1 40 has officially passed the GT1. R390's still holding barely because he's entering into this stage where he is going to begin to freak out. So I'll just let y'all watch this. I won't comment this. Just enjoy. Well, actually, no, it's funner for y'all to see it with me. Okay, so yeah, I'll talk about it because I don't actually know what he does. So his tires are terrible, so he's just going crazy here. GT1 is about to pass him back, so this is where I guess this starts. See if he hits him. Oh, he hits him. Okay. That really was significantly worse for the GT1. Yeah, he went headlong into a wall there, so GT40's now ahead of both of them. See how he handles this. Just sliding back and forth. Almost hits a little brake marker thing. Gets pushed. He handles that well. I was kind of surprised he did, honestly. See this from the GT1's perspective. There's no way he's going to make this corner. Yeah, he went totally backwards. Gotta love the corkscrew on this one. So, see how he handles. Because I think... I'm not going to say anything. I don't know. So he's sliding, hits the wall, and totally loses control of his car. Tries to accelerate. Let's see how he does. Sliding a little bit. Okay, so he still makes it into the pit just in one lap. GT1 spins out, does this. The classic GT1 move, just sitting there. Okay. Relatively stable now. We'll show an Esperante spin out because he pretty much always spins out, so I might as well just guarantee that y'all see some of this. So I'm gaining on, back to the fronts, because now I'm actually gaining on the 77B pretty much. His tires are getting worn, but he's still doing good. I've lowered the time from being I think I was about over 10 seconds behind him now, back then, to now I'm about 5. Yeah, so I think it's pretty much chill the rest of the time. I don't know for sure, so I will keep commenting it because I don't really know. I know that I was gaining on the 77B at this point. GT40 is now pretty handedly in third because, yeah, that's a huge gap between him and the GT1. But maybe the GT1, the GT1 ends up getting kind of close to him by the timings of this, so I'm not really sure. We'll see if the GT1 spins here. So I don't start battling with the 77B for a little bit because I'm still pretty far behind him. Esperante's doing his usual slides. We haven't caught up to him yet. We're trying to lap him twice. Just a good, nice slide there. I remember this. Okay, so he spins. 77B passes him. I think I can make this little gap, but he accelerates into it, so he pushes me into the wall a little bit. Not a big deal, but it was just funny. So now at this point, I'm like 4 seconds behind. I'm slowly gaining on the 77B because my tire started to get a little bit worn. Not as worn as his, but I can't take turns as quickly, so I'm losing my edge, but I'm still gaining on him, and I know that he's probably going to have to pit soon. Oh, I'm 2 seconds, okay. So yeah, now I'm like pretty much getting into the place where we start to fight for first because, I mean, I'm catching up to him pretty quickly now. I thought I wasn't, but I think I actually am because I didn't realize how, I don't know, because I'm playing as my car. His tires are very worn out at this point, so he's being much more cautious when he takes turns. Someone's spinning out here. There's the GT1 spinning. See if he does any weird glitches. Nope. Now for the R390. How's he going to handle this turn? Doing good? Okay, yeah, he's fine. Esperante doing what he does best on this course, which is cause problems for everybody. So I'm trying to pass the 77B now. I'm officially like right next to him, and we're fighting it out. He's just so dang fast that I can't even when I'm trying to draft him, he's just flying and I can't even get close to him anymore. Yeah, about half a second behind him, but I know the pitting has to come soon. I was like, at this point, I was like, maybe he'll make it, but I don't see him not needing a pit at all this in 15 laps. I mean, he probably could have had better tires, but right now, I'm like, no way. So I actually end up making a pass here. He nails the wall, slows down a lot. So now I'm officially back into first. It took 13 laps to hold it, but I'm here now. So GT1 has, the R390 is closing the gap on the GT1 mainly because the GT1 spun out on that one corner. This corner, see if he does it again. I'm hoping, I don't care if he does or not, it's fine either way. It's crazy when they slide it like that. So he's been doing fine now. The R390's had a good race this race. It probably makes up for the last race where he totally lost his mind, which was just the funniest thing to watch. So there's a 77B is pitting now. So I think I will stop commentating. Y'all got the gist of what's been going on. You can just enjoy the spins of the Esperante and potential spins of other people. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel, for supporting these epic races. I really love doing these. Let me know if you want like a rotation, I can do whatever. I just kind of do whatever people want with these because I know a couple of races where people mess up, but if anyone has any suggestions, please let me know in the comments what races you want to see, what races that have spinouts, or if you just want to see like I'm going to do the endurance races soon. I'm going to do the rest of the rally races today, but I don't know when I'll upload them. I just kind of space them out for y'all so I don't bombard everybody with a million videos all in one day. So thank you guys again. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment and enjoy the rest of the race.